Hi guys, it's reaction time. We got Wasted Wizards and Monkey See, Monkey Do. Yeah, love the last song, man. To the City, absolutely amazing. Chris has asked for this one, Chris Moran. So this song and the upcoming album is produced by Eric Martinson, of course, of Eclipse. Maybe my favourite producer at the moment. I don't know. His albums always sound brilliant. Everything he lays his hands to, I love his production. It's so dynamic, it's brilliant. But in this band, you've got a couple of his boys. You've got on guitar, Sam Martinson, on vocals, Leo Martinson. On drums, you got John Danielson, and on bass, you've got Alvin Hilmerson. So, man, yeah, really been looking forward to hearing more from these guys, young kids. But man, you know, they've got a lot to live up to, but they definitely did on the last single. So this is the new one. This is Monkey See, Monkey Do. Here we go.
It's been a long, long time. Yeah. I don't care what you do or say. I can smell trouble a mile away. Hey kid, you crossed the line. This time I'm breaking. I just can't take no more. Your name is trouble and I've seen you before. You gotta get your shit together. 101 equals 2. Monkey see and monkey do. Get your shit together. You don't even have a clue. Monkey see and monkey do. If you talk, you better walk the walk. Say, hey kid, what you talking about? This time you've gone too far. So what's that story all about? Everything you hear is blah, blah, blah. This time you're down and out. This time I'm breaking. I just can't take no more. Your name is trouble. Just walk out through the door. You gotta get your shit together. 101 equals 2. Monkey see and monkey do. Get your shit together. You don't even have a clue. Monkey see.
Yeah, man, love it. It's really funky, isn't it? that bass line is making it such a funky song. But it's really catchy at the same time. The chorus has got me straight away. It's really infectious, man. It's brilliant. Production, of course, don't even need to talk about that. It sounds amazing. But guitar work, again, To the City had some great guitar work in it, man. I remember saying that, you know, that was brilliant. It's almost with that funk, it's almost making me feel like this has sort of almost extreme feel, you know, that sort of pornography sort of period, of course. Well, they've always had that sort of sound, haven't they? Extreme. But almost makes me feel like, you know, that funk, that really fun party funk music. Even the guitar work, man, it's just, you know, really making me feel like a Nuno Bettencourt sort of feel. I think I mentioned Eddie Van Halen on the last song. Almost Vito Bratta from White Lion sort of feel coming through. Such a busy guitar. This album, I think, is gonna be not just for melodic hard rock fans to enjoy the songs. I think you're gonna be honed in on some of the instrumentation as well. You know, those guitar nuts are gonna love a bit of guitar. They're gonna love this album, I think, you know, and these two songs have proved that. I love the attitude in the vocals as well. Almost, this band have almost got a young sort of punk sort of attitude going. I love that. I think they've almost like don't give a fuck attitude, a little bit like that. And it's almost that music, the music they sort of give out as well, is almost like it's really professionally done, but it's almost like a jam as well. Like they're fucking around, like all those guitar bits and the bass and the drums. It all sounds just perfect. And I think there is a gap for this sort of, you know, that sort of jammy sort of thing. You know, like Van Halen had it, didn't they? You know, it almost felt like sometimes they were jamming, but it sounded so fucking good, and because of that. And they've almost got that, these guys, and they're so young as well, which is amazing. It really is. Can't wait to hear the rest. Here we go. Wow, man. I said about the guitar work, it just went mental there at the end. I love the way as well that they're not overlaying with rhythm guitar when the solos are on, just like Van Halen again. Just, you know, that the bass, you could really hear the bass and just the solo in. There's not many bands that do that now. Even if there is a 4-piece band, for instance, or you know, a band that has a 3-piece but there's no rhythm guitar. Most of these bands will put a rhythm guitar on in the studio. I love the fact that these guys don't do that, and it almost gives you that live feel. That's what you're going to hear live. You're not going to hear a rhythm guitar with them live because they haven't got a rhythm guitar. They got one guitarist, and I love the way that, you know, we're getting that sort of, they've almost bringing that fun back to rock and roll music. It's brilliant, man, and I love the way it's so different than Eclipse. You know, you got to mention Eclipse when you're mentioning Wasted Wizards. There's so many connections there. But I love the way both of these songs really have got their own identity. Nothing like what Eric does with any band. And I love that. They're a completely different entity. Amazing stuff. Wasted Wizards, Monkey See, Monkey Do. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, guys. See you soon.